This is the setting where that picture that's on my website of the little girl that you see in that window back there. This chair is a original piece to the Palmer House, and it used to sit in the lobby. And everybody that sat in it, I would so often hear complaints from people that they were uncomfortable in it. And they weren't making comments about, because it sits as low and as deep as what it does. I'm really related. I hate that when that happens. So I had moved it up here, and this girl she classifies herself as a sensitive. She's older than me, and she had been sitting in this chair, and she said she just felt like, I've sat in it at times where it feels like you're just getting pressed in it, and there's other times you sit in it and it's like, whoa, excuse me, like you've sat on somebody. And so she had just simply got up off the chair and had told her husband, just gonna take a picture of this setting. And so everybody wants to tell me it's the pattern of the lace curtains that makes it look like the little girl, and it's so. If you've ever looked at the picture, it's not even close.
It's on the website, the Palmer House website. I know you've seen it before.
She's from about the shoulders up. You can see she's got little pigtails and ribbons in her hair. You can kind of see a little scalp lacy collar.
And you've seen it.
Bangs. Yeah, that one's kind of cool. I'll show you the concrete thing quick as long as you're down here. There's the footprints. Oh. And my girlfriend had quickly taken her shoe off and put it beside it.
That's a pretty big footprint.
She's got puny little feet. My girlfriend has puny little feet.
What size do you think? 6?
Yeah.
6? So that's smaller than a size 6, like a size 5, maybe?
Yeah,
That's a kid,
I
probably.
think 8, 9-year-old maybe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because, well, Devin's 12.
And that's from where her
He is
foot had been
more
after she
here.
took her shoe off.
Devin's pretty tiny.
And then you go through them and you
Devin's
just
kind of tiny.
Watch it fade away.
watch them
I got
dissipate
big old
and go
feet,
away.
Oh, wow.
Really? So this is at the same time?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. This is just her.
Wow.
This took about
Yeah, that's
10
just-
minutes.
Oh, they're wet. I get it. Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
And it just dried up and went away.
And
And there was only one footprint.
Mm-hmm.
then there's. Yeah, wow.
And like I said, you can see that brick I pointed out, that, if that's a right foot, a left foot would have
Yeah, right in here.
Here.
been walking right into the wall.
Or stand, yeah, just stand there.
Right, because the exit's over here.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Just right on the edge of that wall.
Yeah. So it yeah. I don't know. But yeah, I think that's good.
I'm gonna guess
This
this
is
is.
Mrs. Bradner. This is Christina Palmer's mother. And she's been seen a couple times. She apparently floats around a little bit too.
Hallways, rooms, just randomly.
You know what? The people that told me that they have seen her is when they come in the building and she's standing on the first landing.
Okay.
And the funny thing is on 2 occasions I've been here when they didn't say anything to me, but she usually hangs in the lobby, and she's covered in glass and everything, and all of a sudden one day we were in the pub and we just heard this big crash out in the lobby, and the nails in the wall, solid as can be, the wire on the back is intact. Why she decided to fall off the wall that day, so. But when people have seen her, she has that dress on. And so I've been with 2 people when they've then seen her picture and went, oh, I saw that woman. And they
quite
didn't think, when they saw her, they were thinking it was just an odd woman that was here, but.
And the dress is remarkable. You remember.
Exactly.
See-
It's, yeah.
Now, when we were checking out rooms up on 3rd by the chair up there, right by the landing,
Okay.
I saw what would be like the dress like it was moving down the steps.
Oh,
Really?
That's-
So
Did
yeah, that's the best because I told them I saw something moving. It was about this high,
2 feet up.
but it went right down the steps, and it was like something was dragged.
Tim said there's a woman, he just calls her the bride, that he sees her and that's as far as she'll come is the landing. And he says she just looks very sad. And she's like standing there looking down at the door like she's waiting, waiting, waiting. And then she just kind of has this look of resignation and she turns and goes up the stairs. He says he's never seen her come all the way down. That's as far as he said. He just calls her the bride.
Yeah, whatever I saw was dark. So
That's very, could have been her. And there's several children. I mean, that little boy, guys, I have sat downstairs before night clerking, and he just goes back and forth up and down the hall, giggling, laughing. He's bouncing this ball like
you can hear the laughter.
Oh,
like-
you'd think there was a child. You, if I wasn't here going, I know that there's only one guest sleeping upstairs, and it's an adult. And it's amazing. I mean, Sunday mornings is usually the biggest checkout day. And especially in the summer, we're always sold out, and I always say to people, so, how was your stay? Oh, your beds are good. Love your water pressure. Da, 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 da. But somebody let their kid play in the hall last night, and that kept us awake for a while. And I just go, I pretend like I'm really busy on the computer going, okay, I feel like I owe them an apology or an explanation or something, but there were no kids. What do you? But it's like he's bouncing a ball like he's trying to like dribble a basketball, but he's not coordinated enough to keep it going.
Uh-huh.
And so you'll hear it get away from him and you'll hear him go and stop. And then it's like when he's bending over to pick it up, he's just giggling. And he picks it up and he starts all over again. One night I sat down there and we have rollaway beds and every damn one of them has squeaky wheels like a bad grocery cart. And it sounded like up and down the hall. It was annoying as hell, even for me sitting in the lobby, and I sat there going, well, I know I'm gonna go up there and I mean, you'll get all the way up the second flight of stairs and right before you can have a visual, it'll just stop. I mean, it's just done. So I sat there going, I'm all cuddled up in the recliner down here in a blanket. No, until somebody calls down and complains.
Yeah.
Because just because I'm hearing it doesn't mean somebody else is.
yeah,
And I also knew it wasn't real. So why bother to go check? 15, 20 minutes, it quits. But I mean, it'll go on for that long easily. But yeah, I mean, it's not, when you hear these things, they're not subtle. They're just so often things that for most people, it's like, I'm in a hotel, I hear people talking in the hall.
Right.
Oh, well, I'm in a hotel. They don't get up to check. It's all
Right.
of those things. And like I said, you guys, tonight, room 1 and 21 is the only rooms. Otherwise, you guys, it's you in here tonight.
Wow.
Okay.
So, kind of keep that in mind about where you're located and what you're hearing.
And there are, in one, there's a couple little kids, right? So we'll have to
There's
be,
3 of them.
we'll have to be cognizant of that.